Well, today I figured I'd bring up a topic of criticism. There's certain things that go on, especially in content creation, where you sit there and you do things that some sit there and don't like. Oh my God, somebody doesn't like something I've posted. And these are the facts of life. You're not going to please everybody. You don't watch everybody online. I watch a lot of Twitch streamers. I watch a lot of people online now. I make a lot of content. And no, I don't expect every single person to like every single thing I like or make in the world. These are things that I do for fun. This is what I do as a hobby. And I've gotten, in the last little bit, I've gotten some comments, and some of those comments I sit there and I laugh at because people think that my kid deserves to be taken away. That's not conducive. That's not criticism. That's not what it actually is. That's ridiculous at this point. You think these things are going to stop me from making content? It doesn't. It's not the type of criticism that actually promotes anything. It's the type of criticism that, in this case, it's not even criticism. It's someone taking a dislike to something I've made. I mean, sure. We all write scripts. We all make content. And sometimes you just play with the camera. But is that so bad? Is it really that bad? I don't think so. I think a lot of people got a good rise out of it. If you've been over on my TikToks, I've made a few. I've made some with a couple friends. And they're things that I find fun and unique. And it's not that we do these things because we want to get a rise out of people. We do them because they're fun. And that's the key thing here. If you're having self-doubts and anything, last night or during the weekend, we had a Beat Saber stream. I had someone pop in there and say, hey, listen, if you move your camera, it might show off things a little bit better. And I was like, okay, well, let's do that. Right? So these are things, these are important tips that you need to know, especially when you're doing things live. You just don't know. And that is the type of criticism that I want. I want constructive criticism. I want things where people will tell me, hey, you've got something going askew here. It's not doing things properly, and you're not showing your abilities to the best of your capability. That's what I want to know. If my audio's scuffed, if you're sitting in a live stream and someone's audio is scuffed or is breaking up and it's not doing things to the best of their ability, speak up, say something. They will thank you immensely for that. I know I do every time. But that's part of the job. That's part of the job. Those are the types of things that I want to know. And for those that sit there in the background going, oh, he's doing something wrong. And you're scared to speak up because it's going to come across negative. No, that's not what it is. If you speak up, you're helping immensely. You're helping a person. But it's when I get left a comment. When I get left some of these comments, you just have to sit there and go, what side of the bed did you wake up this morning? Where did you decide to sit there and, try and make someone's day not so bright? I sit there and I laugh. I laugh my ass off whenever I get one of these comments. And you just sit there and you go, dude, you didn't have to ingest the video. You didn't have to watch the video. You watched it out of pure spite because you want to see and you want to pick it apart and say, hey, listen, I don't like this. And because I don't like this, I want your kid to go to kiddie prison and away. I grew up in the system. I was on the streets when I was 16. I know what social services is all about. It's nowhere like that. I make a video online and people sit there and they go, oh, you shouldn't have a kid. No, I should. The whole reason we had this kid was so we can actually have a child. You want to know the real reason? You want to know the real story behind my kid? We went through IVF, artificial insemination, having to inseminate, because we have issues. We went through 8 years of medical appointments. Spent thousands of dollars that I'm never going to get back. Thousands. I ended up in debt because of this. I have that settled and dealt with. We went through 8 years of trying, doctors waning, and now I have a child who is also 8 years now. So now we're total 16 years into this. And now I'm just reaching out to the stars to try and do something more for myself. Because in those 16 years, I lost a bit of myself. And now I'm rediscovering a passion for video games, for storytelling, for script writing. Not everything I do is going to please everybody. I know that. I've done YouTube now for 8 years on top of all of this, and I've done content creation for a very long time. What I find funny, not everyone else is going to find funny. But does that stop me? Does that type of criticism actually stop me? Does that really prevent me from going forward? It doesn't. And the main reason for that is because I just enjoy it. So for those naysayers that come out there and say, you're never going to amount to anything, you're never going to do this, oh, you've made over 1,000 videos and you've only got under 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. So what? I'm having fun. I'm having the time of my life. I get to play games with friends. I get to have a blast. And because of that, I get to do something more. But I digress. That's besides the point. It really is. So those of you out there that do make content, keep making the content you want. Keep making the stuff you enjoy. You like it. Someone else likes it. And those that out there that want to sit there and criticize and try and tear you down, take it in. Relish in the absolute disparagingness that you know you've gotten to somebody in their mind that they just can't let it go. Anyway, I am your proud Canadian Phoenix, Cindershadow. I'm signing off here. Have yourselves a great day. And don't forget to like and subscribe.